Hi everybody. In today's lesson we have traditional Pilates exercises with variations. The purpose of the lesson just to make you feel good, stretching, feeling the flow of the blood in your muscles, relaxing your muscles, and give you more flexibility and mobility. So let's start. We start seated. Bring your arms forward, find your straight back, and just go for a half roll down and come back up. Just warm up the lower back, pull the abdominal in and out. And now we go all the way down. Now what I want you to pay attention today is the principles of Pilates, which are concentration, control, centering, flow of movement, and more importantly, centering, which I said already. What does it mean? You pull the navel towards your lower back and the front rib to the back ribs. Place your hands here. Feel the connection of the back body to the mat. You take a breath. With exhalation, push the back ribs to the mat and take another breath. I want you to breathe for the whole rib cage, front and back. Fill it with air and breathe out. Also, I want you to feel, you take a breath, and I want you to feel that the tailbone is on the ground. You're not lifting it up to the ceiling. Feel the shoulder blades on the ground. One more time. And out. Stay here. Bring the arms over your head, to the side and back. With this movement of the arms, I want you to feel the stability of the back body on the floor. I want you to feel the tailbone on the ground, the back ribs on the ground. Last time, and stay here. You take a breath and lift your head and your chest up. So you push the back ribs to the ground, navel to your lower back, tailbone to the floor, and come back up. And come back up with exhalation and go down. You take a breath and exhale as you come up and go down and go up and come here. Now bring both arms behind you. The arms are floating a little bit. They're one side, one line with your ears. You come up and down. There is an apple under your chin, so don't leave a space here and up. Last time, place your left hand behind your head and keep the right hand here and come up and down and push the belly towards your lower back and up and up and up. Last time, and change and up and up. If you can, the left arm is one line with your ear, so it's only the chest is lifting from the abdominal muscles. Now if you can, both arms and up. Exhale on the up. We'll do a lot of abdominal today and up. As usual, last time, both hands behind your head. Lengthen both legs. Press the inner thighs together. You have a Pilates stand with your legs. Your head on the floor. Feel the shoulder blades on the ground. Feel the elbows on the ground. Feel the back ribs on the ground. You take a breath and you come up. Look towards your heels and go down. You take a breath and come up with exhalation and come up. Down. You come up, stay here, rotation to the right side, come center, try not to sink. Go to the other side, come center. Go to the first side and center and left. Long legs and right. Last left, stay here, bring the arms forward. Reach, 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 just come a little higher and go back down. You take a breath and come back up, 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 and go back down. And come up, stay here. Now place your feet under your knees, a little bit forward, and open the arms to the side with the hand palms facing the ceiling. Bring the right knee to you and the left. Press the knees together. Bring both knees to the right side. From the abdominal, come back to the center. You take a breath. Everything goes to the other side and come center. And go to the first side. Press the lower knee to the upper to bring it back. So you still have the connections between your inner thighs and your knees. And back. And last time, stay here. Lengthen both legs. If it's not possible, stay with the table toe. You go to the right side. Go here, stay here, people. Pull the navel in. The left arm is pressing to the floor. And lower a little bit and lift. Lower a little bit and lift. Lower a little bit and lift. Last time, control it, come to the center. We're going to go to the other side. So my right hand is pressing to the floor. I'm going to lower a little bit and half up. And lower and half up. Really work from the abdominal. Feel how the abdominal moving the legs. Bring everything back. Place your feet here. Place your hand palms on the floor and bring both knees to the right side. Stay here. Place your right hand on the left rib. Your right arm is reaching up. And you come up and down. We're working the side of the waistline and up. You should feel the muscle here contracting. So the rib is going to the hip and up. And lift and down. And lift and down. And lift and down. Last time, and open the arms. Bring both legs to the other side. Right hand on the right rib, on the right rib. Right arm here, and lift and lower, and lift. Really contract again. Feel the muscle is working. And lift, and lift, and lift, and lift. Last time, and bring both arms to the side. Place your hands on the floor, your hand palm on the floor, and your feet under your knees. You take a breath and come all the way up with your trunk. So you're in a bridge. Make sure, stay here for a second. Sometimes the first bridge is a little difficult. Lift the hips a little higher and bone for bone, you come back up. And you take a breath and come back up. Lift, 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 lift. Contract the glutes on the up and go back down. And you take a breath and come back up. Stay here, stay here. Can you lift the hips higher? I have now more weight on my left foot and my right knee is going to my chest and I'm reaching away one line with the left knee. And reach and extend and reach and extend. I hope your hips are staying up and extend and in and extend and in and extend. Stay here. Bring the right leg up, reaching to the ceiling. Maybe you're coming a little higher and make a little circle. Try to move the hips as little as possible. You press the left leg foot to the ground and reverse to give you more stability. I hope the hips are still up. Put your feet down. Lift one more time, a little higher, and go back down. Before we go to the other side, hug your knees. Just give it a little massage here. Place your feet on the ground. Arms are here. Go back to your bridge. More weight on the right foot. Left knee going in and extend. And in. Really extend the leg like there is a purpose here. There is a goal. And up. And extend. Keep the right hip up. And extend. And up. And lift. I have a cramp, so my foot looks funny, but don't pay attention. It's old story. Now stay here, bring the leg here. Go for a little circle. I'm trying to put more weight on my right foot and reverse. And up, and up, and up. Put the left foot on the ground, I'm still in the bridge. Bring the arms all the way up. Reach, 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 lift the hips higher. Bring the arms above your shoulders. The back is really wide on the floor. We're going only halfway down. Down and contract the glutes on the up. Down and up. And down and up. Down and up. So not only you contract the glutes, you also make sure that you pull the navel towards your lower back. And down. And down. Last time, stay here and reach the arms. Knees are going towards the toes. Keep the arms above your head there if possible. And bone for bone, you go all the way down. Enjoy the stretch. Once you feel the tailbone on the floor, bring the arms hip height. And you're looking towards the abdominal here. And again, you reach and come back forward. And reach, come back forward, lengthen those legs. We're staying here. I want you to come a little higher. We're going to do the 100 with the little variations. And now you lift the right leg and place it down. So this shape of your body is in the 100 position. You push the navel to your own lower back, the back ribs on the ground, and lift. And lift. Now listen. Right leg is floating. Left leg is floating but going higher and go down. The right leg doesn't move. Up and go down. If you need, you can place your hands on the floor to help you. Last time, the legs are together and bring the legs down. Place your head down. You take a breath. Till your head and your chest. You float only the left leg and place it down. And now pay attention here to the precision of your movement. Long legs, navel to your lower back. Right leg is extended. Back ribs on the floor. Left leg staying floated. Right leg is going up and halfway down. Up, you decide how big is this movement is for you. And up and lower. Last time, and now we keep the legs here and bring it a little higher. Lift the, bring the arms here. And at the mean, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now listen, as you pump your arms, go to a T shape. You have very strong arms. We do 2 more sets. Last time, like you splashing into water. Stay here, place your hands on the ground and place your legs on the ground. Extend the arms behind, above your head. You bring the arms here and come a little bit and go down. One more. And you come up. Now I'll ask you to put your feet not exactly under your knees, but a little further. Press your knees together. You take a breath and go to half roll down, and go back down. And the arms are going back. And press the knees together. It will help you to come up. And one more. You come up. Now we're going to change, lengthen the legs. I want you to come to half roll. So you're staying here. Pull the abdominal in, if you can see here, and go down. I always feel my arms is hiding the movement. So you come up, pull the navel in. I have a C curve with my spine, and go back down. And you come up. So really stay here if you can, shoulders away from the ears, and go down. Now we continue with the roll up. So we go all the way up. You go all the way up. Stretch, stretch. Find the C curve in your body. Elongate your talia. Your arms are reaching forward. You're looking towards the upper leg. Stay here. Shoulders are sliding down. Can you move the hips a little back? And the toes are going more forward. You are reaching with the fingers as you roll the hips back. And the arms are going back. Bring them here. Try not to use momentum as you come up. And reach. Find your beautiful roll up and go back down. And the arms are going back. Bring the arms forward. After that, we're going to change. Reach. Keep the arms here. Don't let them drop if you can. And roll back down. We're going to change. The arms are going back. You come up. Now go to an L shape. Find your straight body. Straight back, sorry. Bring the arms here and roll back down. The arms are going back. And right away, go to the L shape. Bring the arms forward and roll down. One more like this. And you come up. Find your L shape. Now, before you go down, place your hands behind your head. Behind your head. Elbows are wide and you roll down. If you can, we come up like this. Bring the elbows parallel. You come up. Find your L shape. Open the chest. Open the elbows. Shoulders are sliding down. And now you roll the hips. Maybe the elbows will go a little bit forward. That's okay, but don't do it express. You take a breath and come back up and find your L shape. And bring the arms the elbows forward and go back down. One more like this. And you take a breath and come back up and find your straight back. Stay here, people. Extend the arms one line with the upper back. Make sure the shoulders are sliding down. We're going to the spine twist. You go to the right side and you pulse. 1, 2, 3. Find your center. And go to the other side. 1, 2, 3. Find your center. And 1. The arms stay in one line with the upper back. And try not to let the torso go backwards. And 1, 2, 3. Center. And 1, 2, 3. Find your center. Place your hands behind your head and go back down. Okay. Place your hands along your body. Bring the right knee to your chest. Give it a nice stretch. Pull the knee gently towards your chest. It will release the hip. Lengthen the right leg and place your hands on the ground. You press the left leg to the ground. You point the right foot. We start with a small circle. Reverse the small circles. Reverse to bigger circles. Make sure that the left leg and the hip do not move. Reverse the middle-sized circles. Press the arms to the ground. Now reverse again to the biggest circle that you can create. One more, reverse the circle. The big one. That was the last one. Stay here. Take the ankle till your head and your chest. Stay here, stay here. Before we continue, we're doing another exercise. Float the left leg and you bring it towards the right heel, but try not to fall backwards. So you have a lot of stabilization going on from the lower back to the floor. And the shoulders are high from the floor. And up. And up. Now listen. You bring the leg and you place the right leg above your left. Place your hands on the ground. And you bring the legs down and lift it up. You decide how low. You lower and lift it up. And lower. There is connection between the inner thighs. Once more, you come up, separate your legs and lengthen the legs on the floor. Right leg on the ground, left knee you pull to you. Give it a nice stretch. Left leg in the air. Press the right leg to the floor. Place your hands on the ground. Feel the connection in the back body. Start with small circle inside. And reverse the small circle. Go to middle size. So the whole purpose of doing it slowly and building up is to make sure that you can control the stability of the back. And now go reverse and go to the biggest circles that you can. We do about 4 from each. And reverse. That was the last one. Take the leg, lift the chest, point the right leg. You bring it with control to the left heel, and with control you lower. Lift and lower, and lift, and lower, and lift, and lower. Now you come here, place the left leg over the right. Place your arms on the ground. You lower and lift. So the navel is lifted, both of those legs. It's a lot of work for the abdominal. And up. One more. Separate the legs and bring the knees to you. Roll the back from one side to the other and roll the head from one side to the other. Okay. You bring the right knee to you, lift your head, lift the elbows. One leg stretch. Again, I want you to pay attention, back ribs to the ground, and in, and change, and in, and change. The leg that go away is really shooting away. The knees going towards your chest, the upper body is quiet. We're going to change. And up. And up. You lift and lower. You lift and bend. You lift and bend. You lift and bend. Doesn't matter if it's confusing, just do something and bring the legs to you. Okay. Lengthen both legs. Take the right ankle, lower the left leg. We're going to the one straight leg. So up and reach. And up, and change, and up, and change, and up, and change. Your hands behind your head. Continue from the strength of the abdominal. You're moving those legs up, and up, and up. Now listen, stay here. Open the arm to the side. Open the legs, and cross the right over left. Open, left over right. Open. And open. Really feel the stretch on the inner thighs, back body on the floor, so the navel towards your lower back. Last time, now last time, and hug your knees. Place your feet on the ground, your hands behind your head. You take a breath, you come up. Rotation to the right side, come center. Go to the other side. The idea is that you don't sink in the center. And up. Now lengthen those legs. You go to the right side. You lengthen the left hand, arm, and you reach for 4, 3, 2. Stay as high as possible. Place the hands behind your head. Go to the other side and reach for 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay as high as possible. Don't sink in the rotation, go to the first side. And again, go to the second side, whatever side it is. One more time. Go to the first side and reach. Really long arms, so you're reaching outside the toes. And last time. Stay here, take another breath and come back up. And reach forward, flex your feet. Take your feet if you can, or your ankle, and find your straight back. So the shoulders are sliding towards your lower back, chest is forward. You're sort of looking at a distance, but make sure that the back of the neck is long. Stay here, stay here. Use either the ankle or the back of your knees to find this straight back of yours. And from here, bring the knees to you. We're starting to roll a little bit. Place your hands between your knee and underneath your knees, and the heels are heavy towards the floor. We're rolling back and find your center. And roll back and find your center. One more like this. Roll back, find your center, tabletop. Try not to lose the tabletop shape of the legs when you come back. And up. And find the balance here and the control. Now you stay here. Bring the arms here. Trying to do this without changing anything, and find your center. And up. And find your center. One more like this. And up. Find your center. You can keep the arms here on the or on the floor. Take the floor with your both legs. Keep the C-spine with your body. Pull the navel towards your low back. Last time, bring the arms here, go to your teaser, reach with the finger towards your toes, and place everything down and stretch forward. Open the legs to the width of the mat. For the spine, stretch forward. Find your straight back, bring the arms here. You flex your feet, you press the back of the legs to the ground, you inhale. With exhalation, you reach forward, and with control, you build the spine back up. You take a breath, and with exhalation, reach, and come back up. One more like this. You take a breath. With exhalation, you reach, you stay. Can you pull those hips a little bit more? The back ribs are going back and up. Backwards and up, and come back. You're going to rotate towards, let's open the legs a little wider, and rotate till the right leg is between your arms. And do the same thing to one side, but pay attention that the left hips are staying in place. You're not lifting it. And come back up. One more. You take a breath. Exhale and reach. And come back up. You should feel here working on the side of the abdominal. And once more, reach. And come back. From the center, go to the left leg. You take a breath and reach. So now make sure that the right hip is pressing to the floor. And back. And reach. Actually, you want to make sure that the hips are one line. And reach. And come back up. Close the legs and place your hands between your, behind you. Your fingers are facing forward. You take a breath and lift the chest up. Shoulders are sliding down. You just want to stretch the chest. You really squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. Always, always keep the navel in and release. And once more, it should feel good. People, try not to hear what's important. I don't have the shoulders up. The elbows are going backwards. And back. Once more. And lift. And come back. Okay, we are continuing on this side. Doesn't matter what side. I'm going on the right, on my right side. So, find your straight body. Lengthen the legs. Again, don't forget the principle of Pilates. Concentration, breathing, centering, control of the movement. And now bring the left leg here, but make sure that the right hip is as much aligned with the upper hip, is much aligned with the lower. Flex the foot, you lift and lower and lift. We're starting with the inner thighs today. So, I want you to feel like you have weights or even books on the inner thighs, You push the heel away. Make sure the heel and the knees are facing forward. And up. And up. And up. Stay here. Point the toes, go for circles. Try not to bend from the knee. And reverse the circle. Try not to clean the floor. Just stay clear for the floor. And place the right leg to the ground. Now listen. From the abdominal, you lift the right knee and gently pull it down. And lift. So what you want to pay attention here, that you're not falling forward with your becken. The becken is aligned. You have the left hip over the right. And lift. And lift, stay here. Lengthen the leg forward. You lift and bring it forward. So we sort of have an L shape with the body, with the legs. Lift and lower. And lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. Last time. And bring both legs together. They are together. And now you can put the arms here and lower down. And lift. And lower, and lift, and lower, and lift, and lower. Stay here. The lower leg does not move. I'm going to put my hands here and only the upper leg. If it's too difficult, you can place the lower leg on the floor and up. So try to keep as much stability from the center of your body. With this movement, both legs are as long as possible. Last time, both legs together, lift higher. Maybe you can bring the arms one line with the chest. Stay here, open the chest. You can smile and bring everything back. Okay, we're going to change to the other side. So I'm on my left side. Find your body alignment and then bring the upper knee here. Make sure that the hips are aligned. You flex the lower leg. You lift and lower. And lift. So really activate the inner thighs. Push the heel away. You will feel it more. Don't forget the rest of your body. Front ribs to the back ribs. Upper shoulder, one line with the lower. One more. And we stay here, you point, you go for circles. And reverse the circles. And you place the lower leg on the floor. Again, check that you're not all the way here. And you lift this leg up and down. You want to keep the 90 degree of the leg. You're not changing the shape. The knee is one line with your heel, or the heel is one line with your heel, with your knee. And now from here, extend the leg. You lift and with control lower. And lift, the same time I'm pressing my left leg to the ground to give me stability. And lift and lower. Last time, bring both legs together. Place your hands here if you want. And lift and lower. From the abdominal, those legs are going to float. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and stay. Only the upper leg is going forward. Try not to move the lower leg. And how do you achieve it? By lengthening the lower back so much so that it doesn't move. All the muscles in this leg are contracting to elongate it. Last time, legs together if you can, if you want. Bring the arms here, make sure it's one line, hold. Feel all the muscles are working front and back, and bring everything back. Okay, people. We are continue or on your hands and knees. So, go to your tafel position, right? So you tabletop. You have your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Really straight back. Stay here. We start with the cat stretch. Round the spine and find your straight spine again. And round, so the hips are going a little forward, the head is dropping towards the floor heavily, and back. And once more, reach. And back. And last time. And stay here. Place your left elbow on the ground and the right arm staying long. Elongate the right leg. Although we're in this position, still keep the control here. I want you to lift the leg as high as you can and tap the floor. Lift and lower. And lift and lower. The working leg is as long as you can manage. Up. And lift. You're still pulling the navel in. And lift. Last time, stay here with the leg elevated. Go for circles behind you. You want to keep the back end as still as possible. Ooh, I'm crimping. And reverse. It's always the same leg. And bring the knee back. Before we go to the other side, another cat stretch. Round and back. So as you do the cat stretches, maybe you can improve. You push the hands more, you lift the shoulders more, the back ribs more, and find your center. Right elbows on the ground, left arms a little bit outside the mat, left leg is elongated. You lift and lower, and lift and lower. Try not to fall to the right side, and lift and lower. So you want to keep the back end as stable as possible. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Last time you stay here for circles. The circles are happening behind you as extension of your back, reverse. And come back. You're back to your tabletop position. From here, we're going to place both elbows under your shoulders, and you make a fist here. You lengthen the right leg, you lengthen the left leg. You're in a plow. Stay here. You can stay here, contract the glutes. Remember, front rib to the back, shoulders are sliding towards your lower back. Stay here. Breathe in and out without moving the body. Your head is elongated, one line from the spine. Now you press one knee to the floor and back. Every time you lengthen the leg that you bend, you push the heel away and up. Hips are staying up, people. And up, and up, and up, and up. Stay here, both knees, and boom, up. And tap, and lift right away. Tap, and elongate the leg. Tap. Last time, place the knees to you, and go to a shell stretch. Open the knees, almost the width of the mat, but connect the feet if it's possible, and really bring your tailbone to your heels. Reach with the arms as far as you can. And now bring the right hand towards the right heel, and the left hand is going outside. So you get a nice stretch in the left side of your body. The right hand is also active. Stay here, head is heavy. Bring the right hand to meet the left, go to the center, and now left hand to the left heel, right hand outside the mat, so you open angle, stretch the side of the talia, and come back. From here, stay here, we go into another cat stretch, and back, and once more, and come back. We'll finish with stretching sitting. So sit in a clear mat, in a butterfly position here, and now bring the arms forward, round, the back ribs are going back, and now the chest is going forward, and reach forward and look to the sky. And in and out. Once more, in and out. Now place the right hand on the floor and stretch one side and come back and reach the other side, long arms, and come back one more time. Maybe you can bend the right elbows and back, and last time, and come back. Take a deep breath, and thank you for joining me. So that was fun. It was a little more relaxing. I hope you enjoyed it. If you know somebody that would like it, share it, and I will see you next time. Bye bye, everybody.